Sometimes we spend hours watching a movie, unsure if it's good until it's over. We're here to save your time by summarizing films in just a few minutes. Welcome to the Movie Story Short channel, where we provide quick movie summaries. Let's jump right into today's summary. Eteros Ego, The Other Me, is a Greek mystery thriller that delves into the complex mind of a criminologist named Dimitris Lanis. The film is a psychological journey filled with suspense, unexpected twists, and moral dilemmas. Here's a complete summary. The story begins with a series of seemingly unrelated murders in Athens. Each victim is killed in a different way, but there's one thing that links them together. They all have a specific geometric symbol marked near their bodies. Dimitris Lanis, a brilliant but socially awkward criminologist, is called in to help solve the case. Lanis suffers from a mysterious eye condition that causes his vision to blur. This element serves as a metaphor throughout the film, symbolizing his inner struggles to see the truth and his constant battle with his own demons. He also has a particular fascination with the Pythagorean theorem and ancient Greek philosophy, which helps guide his thought process as he tries to solve the puzzle behind the murders. As Lanis begins his investigation, he discovers that each symbol near the victim's body is connected to Pythagoras' teachings. These symbols represent moral and philosophical ideas related to balance, justice, and the duality of good and evil. This discovery leads him deeper into the intellectual aspects of the case, as he realizes that the killer is not only a murderer, but also someone deeply connected to these ancient beliefs. Lanis becomes obsessed with the idea that the killer sees himself as some kind of philosopher or moral judge, punishing those he sees as unworthy by committing these murders in a calculated, symbolic way. As the investigation progresses, Lanis meets a range of characters, including a professor, a former student, and people with dark pasts, all of whom provide clues, but also complicate the case. Meanwhile, Lanis struggles with his personal life. His strained relationships and emotional distance from people around him add to the sense of isolation he feels as he works through the case. He is haunted by the past and by unresolved issues within himself, which gradually blur the line between his role as a detective and his own inner turmoil. As Lanis pieces together the clues, he uncovers a shocking truth. The killer's motivations are tied to a tragic past event. Each of the victims had wronged the killer in some way, and the murders are part of a twisted philosophical revenge plot. The killer believes they are bringing balance to the world, correcting the wrongs done to them, and adhering to the ancient philosophies that emphasize justice and retribution. The climax of the film comes when Lanis confronts the killer, realizing that their motivations are more personal than he had initially thought. The killer forces Lanis to face his own moral dilemmas, questioning his beliefs and his role in the world. The confrontation is tense, as Lanis is forced to use not only his intellect, but also his emotional understanding to stop the killer. In the end, Lanis manages to solve the case, but not without paying a personal price. The film leaves viewers questioning the nature of morality, justice, and the fine line between right and wrong. The story is both an intellectual thriller and a character study, exploring the psychological complexities of its protagonist and the philosophical depths of its antagonist. Eteros Ego is a thought-provoking film that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats, blending crime, mystery, and ancient philosophy into a gripping narrative. Here ends the movie for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.